Hey everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Tekno ET48 2.0 online build. In the last video, we prepped you for the build with info on the tools you'll need as well as some intro to the manual. We also went ahead and started off the build by assembling all 3 differentials. In this video, we'll be assembling the front bulkhead, suspension, and anti-roll bar. Let's get to it. First thing on the list, open bag C. Install the drive cup, leaving a teeny tiny amount of room between it and the shim you just installed. After installing, rock the diff back and forth to see if there is any side-to-side movement. If there is, you can use the 0.1mm shims to remove that spacing. Once enclosed, rotate the diff to make sure it spins freely. Add a good amount of grease here to help keep the diff gears lubricated. Here's where we are deviating from the manual just a bit. We want to continue building the front clip, so we're going to open bag G and go from there. Trim off the excess plastic from the suspension arms and clean up using your hobby knife. When installing, try and center the anti-roll bar within the mount. When installing, match the end of the anti-roll bar to the end of the stabilizer bar. Pay close attention as there are 2 front suspension arm mounts, an A and a B, and yes, they are directional. Note that the droop screws have driver holes in both sides of them. For now, we'll be installing these screws so that they're flush with the top of the arm. The suspension arms are directional, so it's a good idea to double check the orientation before installing. Once assembled, make sure the arms flop freely under their own weight. Note the flat spot on the wheel pins. You'll want to make sure that the M5 set screw cinches down on this area. The connection between the turnbuckles and the rod ends is extremely tight. Here's where the chapstick comes in handy to help lubricate the threads. I like to measure partway through to get an idea of how far I need to screw on the rod end. To avoid stretching out the plastic, thread the first shoulder screw in part way to make sure you get both going in as straight as possible. Thread these set screws in until snug. Do not over tighten these. Note the flat spot on these spindle carrier hinge pins. You'll want the M3 set screw you're about to install to cinch up on this spot. These screws are suggested by Tekno to provide a more consistent steering feel. However, a lot of people leave them out to get a little bit more steering. Here's a racer note. When installing, make sure the notch on the turnbuckles faces the left side of the car. Well done! The front clip of your Tekno ET48 2.0 is now done and ready to be installed. Thanks for watching, and please make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos. And if this video helped you out, why not give it a like as well? See you in the next video!